I, unfortunately, am suffering from superhero fatigue. It's an overbearing amount of both Marvel and DC spewing out movies left and right. However, Black Panther is something special.
Tell me something. What do you know about Wakanda?
Black Panther takes place right after Captain America's Civil War, where we follow King T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman. The movie is directed by Ryan Coogler, who previously directed Creed, which I liked, and he proves to be a capable director here. But while this movie is beautiful, it isn't flawless. There are some glaring issues that stop this from being a masterpiece. I'll start off with the obvious. The acting all around was good. Chadwick Boseman gives it his all as King T'Challa. He is both moving and very natural in the role. He just fit it like a glove. Everyone else was also perfectly casted. I'm not gonna bother butchering all their names, but everyone was good. I'm even gonna give a shout out to Forrest Whitaker, who I think is very overrated and I don't think is the best. He did great here. The best part, however, was Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. He was a very compelling villain. He wasn't just a standard Marvel baddie. He poured his heart out, and the lines between him and T'Challa were among the best I've seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The camera shots were amazing in both landscape and the action scenes, for the most part. The best example I can find is the opening shot, and the one-on-one fight scenes that took place in the water, and the ones at the nightclub. I could clearly see what was happening and it was visual eye candy. He knows how to film a fight scene, as we've seen in Creed. However, that's where things can get problematic. The CGI was not the best. It wasn't the best in certain areas, and it was very obvious. I feel like they could have put a little more money into the visual effects department. The Black Panther suit is very dark, and when you put it up against a darker background, it just doesn't look right. It was very hard to follow, and I don't think it was the best choice that this movie made. The opening fight scene that you saw in the trailer involving the ambush on the convoy was very hard to follow, and it also wasn't that enjoyable. The other action scene that didn't feel like it fit was the car chase scene that you've seen in the trailer. It was well filmed for the most part. It was just the fact that there was very little sense of danger. I didn't feel like there were any stakes involving what was happening. So I'm adding a new rating system. I have multiple options to go see a movie. There's the AMC Prime Theater, which is top tier. It has bass boosted speakers in the seating, and the seats also recline and they're very comfortable to sit in. Then I have good old fashioned Harkins. Then I have the Dollar Theater, or you rent it on DVD. I will keep the number system as well, because some movies don't need to be in the AMC Prime Theater. Some you need to just see in Harkins. I did watch this movie in AMC Theater, however, I will recommend going to watch this in the Harkins. I don't think it's necessary to have the bass boosted speakers or the giant visual screen. You can clearly have a good time and save a little money and go to see it in Harkins.
You are a good man. Step into the spotlight with a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.